Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing the release date for Ninjago Season 16 and what it might look like in the United States and other territories following a very peculiar announcement from a Portuguese TV network about when this season will be airing there. Now obviously with Ninjago Season 16 there's been a lot of leaks surrounding this season as of late, especially over the last couple of days when the full-on intro for these Season 16 episodes was released on some random Portuguese TV network, and thus the rest of the Ninjago community saw it pretty quickly before it was taken down, obviously because it was an early leak, not meant to be shown to the public just yet. After that whole debacle with the leaked intro or teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it, certain Instagram accounts, which of course are associated with the Portuguese TV network, actually commented on when the season will actually be released in Portugal, which according to them, Season 16 will be released in the summer of 2022, at least in Portugal once again. They did not give an exact specific date, all they said was the summer, which to me could be anywhere from May to August. That's basically the summer window in my opinion. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have any release dates as of yet for the United States or other English-speaking countries, but Portugal is apparently going to be getting the episodes in the summer of 2022 once again, which is pretty interesting to me. You would think with this teaser coming out, or at least the intro being leaked so soon, maybe the episodes are right around the corner, but apparently not, and I for one am pretty much okay with that. I feel like the summer of 2022 is honestly a good place to release this season. I don't think it should come out way too soon, and again, we don't need a similar situation to Seabound of last year, where the episodes aired way too soon and the rest of the year was pretty much dead. I would like this season to come out in the summer because I feel like it would generally fit well there, especially when you combine it with the sets coming out around the same time. The summer of 2022 sounds good to me. Now, as I said, the rest of the world does not really have a solid release date just yet, but I imagine we can expect the release date to be around a similar time to summer of 2022. If it's coming out in Portugal around that time, I suspect the rest of the world, or at least most of the world, will get the season by then as well. For the United States, we'll probably have to wait like several months until we actually see the season released, as was the case with The Island and Seabound, which still do not have official US release dates. We got them on Netflix, and that's about the best that we're going to get for an actual release here in the United States. But rest assured, the rest of the world, I imagine you will be getting the episodes around the exact same time. I hope the episodes will be released weekly. That's always a dream of mine, to actually have the episodes released periodically on a consistent schedule. That would be beneficial. And as I said, the summer of 2022, I can see that being the perfect time to release Season 16. But why not sooner, you might ask? If we got the teaser or the intro so soon, shouldn't we expect the rest of the season to be coming out pretty quick as well? I mean, that is a good way of thinking. I personally thought that as well. For the past couple of days, I've been kind of expecting the episodes to come out of left field and just drop randomly on some random TV network somewhere in the world. But thankfully, I don't think that's going to be the case due to a statement that we have from Ninjago series co-creator Tommy Andreasen. Obviously, Tommy Andreasen's Twitter account is the home for several clues and hints as to what the future of Ninjago may hold, and according to this tweet that you'll see on your screen right now, the season is actually still being animated as we speak. Somebody asked Tommy Andreasen over on Twitter, is the animation of the last episode of 2022 finished? Also, I can't wait to see the next season, and I hope the trailers will be revealed soon and continued like this, and Ninjago has had a great universe since 2011. And Tommy Andreasen replies with, still at it, meaning that the season is still being animated to this day, and that was only last month, only a couple of days ago as of the time of recording this video. So I think it's safe to say that Ninjago Season 16 is still being animated, which I think is a good thing. Obviously this season doesn't need to be rushed. Some folks might be a little disappointed that perhaps the season is still a fair bit away from being released, but me personally, again, I'm okay with that. I don't think Ninjago needs to rush these things. I don't think Ninjago needs to constantly be pushing out content left and right. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen an official Ninjago season, I understand. I feel like people are kind of getting impatient, maybe a little bit antsy that we haven't seen a season since, well, Seabound, but we did just recently have the Spinjitzu Virtue shorts, or the Ninjago Core shorts, whatever you want to call it, and the Ninjago sets have been a good way for Ninjago fans to get their fill while still anticipating the next chapter. In terms of how this will affect the Ninjago drought, I think that's totally a fair point to bring up. The Ninjago drought, as I said, has been going on since pretty much watch the ending of Ninjago Seabound of last year, and obviously with Ninjago fans, content is pretty much desired by a lot of people. Eventually the community will get bored and move on, and I imagine Ninjago to a lot of people right now isn't the top priority. I imagine everybody in the Ninjago community has something else that they enjoy a little bit more than Ninjago, right now at least, and that's totally okay. But I feel like the season still being in production, not ready to even be released yet, not even close to being released, that will probably anger a lot of people, especially with the teaser or the leaked intro dropping very recently, as I said. It seems like the Ninjago community was super excited when that intro dropped because it suggested that the season itself would follow soon after. But according to Tommy Andreasen, the season is still being animated to this day, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. The teaser or the leaked intro was in pretty low quality, so I'm not sure if the animation looked unfinished or not. I mean, the teaser itself, you can still tell what's going on, but in terms of the finer animation details, again, we can't really determine much about that right now. But I imagine there's a reason why we only got the intro. Maybe the official trailer for season 16 isn't even close to being completed because the animation for the season itself is still being worked on as we speak. And I feel like while Ninjago fans may get a little upset that we might not be getting season 16 for a couple more months at least, I feel like once that season eventually does come out, Ninjago fans will be very much rewarded. I feel like season 16 is going to have an awesome story, and it will very much be worth the wait when Ninjago fans eventually do see it in the summer of 2022. In terms of my own personal thoughts about this, to wrap up the video, how exactly do I feel about this season coming out in the summer? You guys have asked me a lot in the past when I think the Ninjago season 16 story will be officially released, when I think the season will be coming out, and I've always said maybe around the summertime. I'm totally okay with the Ninjago season 16 story waiting to be released until the summer. I think that's a very good time to release it. Honestly, with the release of the Ninjago core shorts earlier this year, we kind of have our winter or first half of the year 2022 story for Ninjago covered. The second half of the year could very much be season 16, and I feel like the season's going to be pretty big, all things considered. Not only in terms of scale and story, but also maybe in terms of episodes as well. Maybe that's why they're still working on it. But at the same time, I feel like this thing needs to be paced out. The Ninjago series needs to have a consistent schedule, and the summertime sounds good to me personally. It'll line up well with the release of the summer 2022 Ninjago sets, and I feel like having the sets and the show coming out around the same time would be a refreshing change of pace. You don't see that very often for the Ninjago series. And I feel like this time around, maybe things will be a little bit different, or at least I'm very much hopeful that things will be different. I just need to wait and see what's going to be happening for the summer of 2022. But if season 16 is going to be coming out in the summer, once again, I am totally 100% okay with that. So with that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Leave a comment down below discussing what you think about all of this. How do you guys feel about a summer 2022 release window for the Ninjago season 16 story? Does that sound good to you guys? Why or why not? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments. I would love to hear it. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And as always, check out the links down below in the description for other forms of social media. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Once again, you guys, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.